Hello?
Yes.
So, what's going on?
Well, isn't it obvious?
What do you mean?
I mean that it's obvious what's going on.
See, that's a problem. I always ask you, but you don't give me exact answers.
Is that what you really want? Is
What do
that
I?
is that is that what you really want? You want me to be straight up with you?
Of course, I do want it. Of course, that's what I want from you. I want to hear exactly what's in your thoughts. That's why we're always coming into this argument, because you're giving me hints. You're going around the bush, and I don't know what's going on. I'm really getting frustrated. What you could have just said what's in your mind.
Yeah, but that would be obvious, you know? And I mean, is that what we come to life for? To just live obvious situations every day? How monotonous. You know what I mean? I mean, that's not the type of relationship I want with you. I I want to keep us guessing. I don't want to be. I just don't want you to get bored of me. I don't want you to get bored of me, hon.
What are you talking about?
I don't want you to get bored of me. I've always been like so laid back, and you're so just
You
so
know, you
exciting. If I just tell you everything straight up, you're gonna get bored of me and leave me.
we're not kids anymore. That's why all my actions are calculated. I'm not investing on something I'm not sure of. What if I give you my 100% and the only thing that you can take is the 80%? So where's the 20% going to go away? Put in the trash? Do you see? Did you hear me? Do you even hear me?
Yeah, I
I
mean,
want
it's just
everything to
that's
be
what I mean. You're so intense with mathematics and metaphors, and I'm always just straight up. It's like, how can I even compete with that? I have to lie to you. I have to be deceiving. I have, I have to hide things from you. That's the only way I can match your level of intensity.
What are you hiding from me? Baby, what are you hiding from me?
Well, isn't it obvious?
Okay, scene. It's not obvious. Okay, cool. I liked it. You did too. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to the point. I once again, I'll say this now. I might repeat it again. That I'm not correcting anything. I'm just saying, hey, here's what we did. What if we had done something else at this point? What would that feel like? So uh, we're at the point where Jeremiah says that he doesn't want you to get bored of him. Okay, um, so let's see if we can play this in a different way, just to see. Um, can you figure out, as the actor, can you figure out how to show that you are bored with him, even though you might be telling him that you're not at the same time? You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's see where that goes. I have no idea where it will go, but pick it up from there. Okay, go.
I just don't want you to get bored of me.
Baby, I'm not bored with you. I just want I just want things to be more.
I don't,
Because you know me, I want things to be more calculated. I don't want to take more risks in life.
I,
I want to be stable. I want security. I want everything to be sure.
I mean, I guess maybe I'm confusing you being bored by like your calculations. But the other day when we were having sex and you were looking at your watch, I didn't feel like you were calculating. I just felt like you were bored, you know, and you're not even right now. You just don't look in my eyes anymore, you know. Every time I speak to you, it's like you're looking at you know, everywhere else. It's like you're looking for someone else, you know. Who are you looking for? I'm here.
Have you had dinner? Maybe it's time for you to get some
Oh my God,
dinner.
I'm not talking about dinner. I'm talking about us. Why don't you look at me anymore?
I'm looking at you right now. What do you want me to do?
I want you to pay attention to me. I need more from you.
I'm paying attention to you. What is that thing behind you?
Scene. Nice. What is that thing behind you? Nice. Well done. Okay. So we had two different iterations of that. Yeah, where are we? That's where we are. So what did you think, the two of you who were doing it? Any thoughts?
I enjoyed it. That was fun, Jerry. And it just came naturally, so I loved it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, me too, me too. And
I was,
go ahead, Ella.
I was starting to, the perfectionist in me was, trying to get into to me again. I was trying to plan it again, but I was, was toning it down.
Uh-huh. Okay. What else? And what did anyone see who wasn't in that? The difference between the two, or anything that you noticed?
May I?
No one else is. Yeah.
I felt like on the second version there was a status shift. I felt like for a moment there, I don't know. I felt like I was more demanding. I don't know if that came through or not.
No, yeah, I mean, I felt like it did too, and it almost like the first time around, it was kind of like she was more like the straight person, and then the second time around you were, because like she was obviously like, I don't know, not like being more serious or not being serious in that situation and not taking you seriously, whereas you were taking everything seriously. But it was like the other way around in the first run, I felt like.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Just shout it out.
I felt like the second time around sounded like y'all were helping each other more. Like I saw you guys like enjoying the second iteration of it. Like literally when you got the instruction, it seemed like you had more of a focus and an objective with each other, and that made it more easier for you guys to really just like, for lack of a better term, beat the shit out of each other in a nice way. But yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice. That's good. Yeah, so the first one I thought was great and it was interesting and it was fun, and it had a bit of a longer arc. In other words, it seemed like a small piece of a larger story, whereas the second one seemed like it told more of a story within itself quickly, because you bumped up to another orbit more quickly. Right or wrong, there is no such thing. What were you saying, Andy?
I have a question for Jeremiah. For the second version, you were more mad than before. What do you have a line that triggered you to like be mad?
Well, just Ella's focus of what Tom said, that she wouldn't pay attention to me, so as she was, and I felt like, God damn it, pay attention to me.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
I was like, and but what really triggered is that I felt very calm, and I was like, wait, why am I calm? Like, this is messed up. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I was in this improv scene once, and just before the whole show started, there was this big guy on our team, and we used to do some physical stuff every once in a while. And I told him, I said, why are you being so nice to me about, if you're gonna push me in a scene, do it. If you're gonna whatever you're gonna do, just do it. You have permission. Everyone gives everyone permission to go this far and no further. You're allowed to touch me here, but you can't touch me there. But you're allowed to touch my hair, but you can't touch. You know, so we give each other permission to do that. And he shoved me over a chair, and I tumbled off stage, off into the wings, and everyone was horrified except me. I said that was great. Oh wow, wow.
Mm.
So sometimes, you know, there was a troupe in Chicago. Oh my God, I can't remember the name of them. They used to do film noir type murder mysteries, and they were a bunch of guys, and they wore suits. They all wore like a black suit and a black, like a Blues Brothers kind of thing. And their thing was they would kick the crap out of each other. They would hit each other with chairs and punch each other, and they would do that was their thing for an hour. It was physical. They were throwing each other around and knocking each other down. Uh, so yeah, we can't do that here, but we can be aware that there's more to it than just the talking. Cool. So yeah, you saw two different ways of approaching the same thing. One of the things we talk, we'll do another scene now. One of the things we talk about in scenes is conflict. And how do you have conflict in scenes without constant fighting, bickering? Because too much conflict is annoying and goes nowhere and cancels itself out rather than builds anything. And one way to have conflict in scenes is to have inner conflict. No one ever talks about that. I don't know why. The conflict doesn't have to be between you and your other character. The conflict can be between two parts of you that we can see. The difference between what you're saying and what you're doing, the difference between what we know your character believes and what your character has to say, the difference between how your character feels and how your character acts. All these dichotomies, all these things that, you know, all these contextual differences that we can see that there's a conflict within someone. So that's often a way to inject conflict into scenes without fighting with one another. You're your victim, and so how do you do it? I mean, you question yourself, you beat yourself up, not necessarily physically, but metaphorically. You have moments of epiphanies of oh my God, I never saw it that way before. Oh my God, I was wrong all my life. So when these inner conflicts that your character has within themselves get resolved to a certain point in a scene, that's when we have status shifts. That's when we have added energy in scenes. So if you think, well, you can't have a scene without conflict, think of doing it that way, and see if you can do it. That requires acting, but then that's what we do. Okay, let's get two more. Let me just go down the line here. Oh, I wasn't going to do that. Oh, yes, I was. I'm so bad at this. Okay, there we are. All right. Unmute yourselves and just do the thing we just saw, and I'll get out of your way.
Aren't you gonna say anything?
You want me to say?
I want you to tell me what goes on your mind. We always come back here every year, and we usually have something nice to talk about, but it seems like I don't know you anymore. You're tired. Why are you tired?
Because of the cycle. This cycle. It's a cycle.
We've been through this how many times? Can't you just be fair to me for once? I've always been trying to do what you want.
We've been ordering the same food.
Yeah, because it's great.
Yeah, but can we order another or like taste another set of food? I heard that they have best selling chicken too, or like spaghetti. We always order this kind of fish. I'll eventually like grow scales out of this.
All right, then why don't we just order it? Why don't I call the
Okay.
waiter? Is that what you want? Okay.
Yes, yes. Please.
God, why did he just say it? I mean, I could have just like done it. Like you were just like looking at me. Okay, right here, there's spaghetti, pesto, lasagna, linguine. Are these the things you want?
Can I all of the above so that it
Oh,
will feel like a buffet? It's my birthday.
yeah, sure. I could get everything for you. All right. Spaghetti, pesto, linguine. All right, all right. Uh,
Yay!
what drink do you want? Do you want Pepsi?
Uh, no, I want lemonade and
Lemonade,
pineapple. Uh, lemonade and pineapple.
lemonade, and a pineapple.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Healthy living, right?
Honey, healthy living. Yes, it's gonna be healthy living. Okay. How about dessert?
Ice cream.
Just ice cream.
Yeah.
All right.
You want?
Which kind of?
I'll add. I'll add.
Yeah. Here, just check the menu. Like here.
No,
Why
no,
don't
no.
you just?
I just want ice cream.
Yeah. But what flavor?
Um,
There's
uh,
a lot of
chocolate.
flavors here.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
My favorite.
All right, chocolate. Great. Are you happy now, honey?
Yes.
Scene. Good. Nice. I had one thought, but then another one came to me. At the beginning, oops, you said, I just want you to be fair to me, which is a nice, it's a want. It's a focus of a scene. It's a nice, like, okay, what does this character really want from life or from this other character? And be fair to me is about as clear as you can get. So very often that would tell me as another character, okay, he's just said he wants me to be fair to him. I'm going to do everything but be fair to him. I'm going to pretend I'm being fair to him, but I'm going to be as unfair as possible, and he's just going to have to take it because he's the kind of guy who begs to have people be fair to him. So that's one little branch I saw. But the other one is I don't like that you keep ordering the same fish, the same thing every time. What if your character really doesn't want anything but that? I mean, wants to help, wants to make everything right, but really doesn't want anything but that. That's what you want. You can't even bear the thought of anything else. That's why you come here. So I'm gonna go with that one, and let's see what happens at that if we get to that juncture and you make that choice. Okay. Yep. Let's do it.
I just want you to be fair with me. What do you want right now?
I'm tired.
But we always go to this restaurant. This is what you want.
Mm, food, I guess.
Yeah. So what do you want? All right. Okay, we got it. What do you want? I mean, I'm looking here and the fish tastes amazing.
I want to be understood, be
Let me
loved,
know.
to be loved, to to be cared for.
Okay. Then let's go with what you want. What do you want from this restaurant right now? If that's the way you want me to show how I care right now, then let's just get what you want. What do you want?
I've just told you.
Uh, okay. Fish spaghetti?
Yeah, it could be.
All right. Are we okay with it?
I feel sad.
No. Don't be sad. Come on. Come on. I'm all ears for you right now.
Are you serious with me?
Of course I'm serious. Like, why would I go to this restaurant with you and I will always go back because of you? That's why I'm always here ordering what we love, fish spaghetti, right?
I just want to be assured.
Scene.
Um,
I love that so much. Oh yes. I'll tell you what. Oops, your character in that scene, you cannot win. You will never win. You will not win. You're screwed.
I was so flustered. I was like, what the heck?
I know. I could see it in your face, and that's not acting. It's like, yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens. That was fun, because of course, it's never about the fish. It's always about the character, the interplay between the characters and the emotions. Yep. Any comments from anybody?
I don't know if you did it because of the reflection or what, but taking off your glasses really seemed to fit that moment and just add to the frustration that you were having.
Yeah, there's
Actually,
very
that's
little.
like my habit. It's really my own habit when I'm frustrated because I teach with my students. Like, are you not gonna make your teacher happy right now?
Yeah, there's not very much physical that we can do here, so I guess that's one of them. Anything else from anyone?
I
What'd you see?
love I love how you were I love how you were imposing your hints to her in a subtle way. That I kinda could read your mind. You were like, could you just please order this fish now? But in a subtle way. I love that. Because you were being sensitive with her and you didn't want to hurt her feelings, obviously. I love how you played with it. Awesome.
So, question for everybody: what gets solved in a good improv scene?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing. Nothing. Don't solve anything. If there's a problem that's presented to you, either don't try to solve it, or try to solve it, but solve it so badly that you're always throwing gasoline on a fire, thinking that it's water. we don't solve problems. We don't just make them worse for no reason. We don't just keep piling on because that's not grounded. That wouldn't be real. It doesn't seem real. But within what your characters have already created, if you can, like my old duo partner and I, we were, as I said in the past, we were always on the same side in scenes, always on the same side. Our characters were always us against the world. It was never this. But the communication was always like this on purpose. And so what we were trying to help each other, but we just couldn't quite get on the same. Oh, yeah, then we get on the same page. But then it would, so we'd resolve something, but then something else would always come up. But nothing would get solved, ever. Okay, let's get two more in. Patiently waiting people. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. When you're ready, I'll get out of your way. Go ahead.
Sorry?
I didn't say anything.
Oh.
Well, what were you thinking I said?
I didn't know. I was just asking.
I just have these expectations for me that are ridiculous.
Can we not do this? Just not now.
What would you like to happen now?
We'll be at the restaurant in 10 minutes. Let's have dinner. We'll see them. It's 2 hours. It'll be fine. And then we can do this.
Okay.
But not now.
So you basically just want to put everything on hold for dinner.
Yeah, I do. This is important to me. This is a client. This is how things work. This is how we get paid. This is how we have a house. So let it go. Please.
Okay, I'll let it go. Let's do this.
Thank you. All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's have dinner. I'm doing great. How about you, honey?
Can you please be serious?
I thought you wanted me to be pleasant and cordial for this evening.
Who grits their teeth when they're being pleasant?
People who are trying really extra hard to keep a smile on. Don't you want to look happy for your clients? Don't you?
Is it over?
No, we haven't gotten to the restaurant yet.
No, you know what I'm talking about. Is it over? This is ridiculous.
You know,
You don't behave this way when you go to work in the morning. You don't show up to be chairman of a history department and act like this. You don't act this way with your students, you don't act this way with your parents, you don't act this way with your family. You only act this way with me, and it's only been for the last year.
well, that's because history is very serious and our relationship's a joke.
Then it's over.
I mean, do you want it to
I'm
be
sorry.
over?
I don't want to live a life that's a joke.
Everybody loves a good joke.
Okay, scene. Cool. Okay, lots to say about that. Definitely inner stuff going on. Here's where a couple of paths I saw that were possible. One was what do we let's put everything. Do you want me to put everything on hold for just for dinner? In other words, we're not going to discuss this stuff now. Can we just put everything on hold because for dinner? What if the other person just refuses to put everything on hold? Doesn't comply, or says they'll put everything on hold, but does everything but put everything on hold. The other note that I would have is keep just for this next path, keep status in mind, high status, low status, and see how often in a minute you can swap status. And someone with low status doesn't defend themselves or attack people or assert that they're right. Someone with high status doesn't put up with shit. So how often can you swap those roles in a minute? But let's pick it up from are we putting everything on hold for dinner? Okay, let's do it.
So you want to just put everything on hold for dinner?
If you'd be so kind. It's 2 hours. How hard is it for 2 hours to table this fucked up conversation we keep having over and over and over again? And we can do it when we go home.
Okay.
Please.
I will try my best. Try my best.
Good.
Oh, did you remember to move the laundry before we left?
What?
The laundry you were going to move to the dryer. Just want to know if you moved it before we left.
Oh, God. No.
You forgot again. You forgot again.
Yeah, I forgot again.
This is ridiculous. It's affecting my ability to function when we don't have our clothes dry. Now we get home, we have to sit and wait for the laundry to dry. It's exactly what I was talking about before.
Laundry to dry.
These little things that add unnecessary time and stress to my life, to your life sometimes, that just don't have to happen.
Oh, I feel horrible about leaving the laundry. Believe me, I'm a bad husband. I'm a bad domestic partner. Naughty, 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 naughty me.
You're not a bad
It's
husband.
laundry. I'm so sorry, but I had a lot on my mind and I forgot. We can talk about this too after dinner. And you know what?
Scene. I enjoyed that. I really did. Oh, maybe it's I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm married. But did you take the did you move the laundry from the washing machine to the dryer? It does resonate. It's so much more important than are you having an affair with that woman? It's not,
Yeah, that it is. Yeah.
it really is. It's unfortunate that I'm off screen, so you can't hear me laughing or see me laughing, like in space. So, any thoughts from anybody? Be prepared. I'm going to ask you for thoughts. Just think of a thought. Nothing? Okay. What about the two of you who were in it?
The laundry was so real and it was so perfect and it was so inconsequential but symbolically huge.
Yes.
It was a perfect choice because I knew it's not laundry in our case, but I knew exactly how to play with that. So thank you very much. That was a great place and a great place to switch. So that was really a great setup.
Because it's close to being real. That's why it's so good.
Yeah, it's so damn mundane, but it's perfect, you know. And you just load that shit up, you know.
Yeah, mundane isn't boring anymore. On stage, mundane isn't boring. Any other thoughts?
I just really appreciate how you ran with that and just the way that you were going about pointing out how stupid it was to be arguing over the laundry so sarcastically. I really like that.
Yeah. So you momentarily took low status when you realized you had forgotten to move the laundry and you promised you would. But then you flipped it slightly again when you basically said, well, this is the stupidest thing to argue about. And then she went low status.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I shouldn't. But then she started to go back again. Let me, I want to talk about quickly about a thing. And it's this. This. Commas. If you can, and it's hard to do, but over time, if you can, rid your improv of as many commas as possible and have as many periods and exclamation points as possible, you'll be happier. And what I mean by that is the difference between saying, I never thought we'd go back there. I had a horrible time there when I was young. I swore I'd never go back. I can't believe you're dragging me back. It's just going to be a nightmare for me. The difference between that and I can't believe we're going back there. Period. So in other words, if you think of a two-person scene as almost ping pong, it's just quick serve. Bump a thing, say a thing, leave it. They say a thing, leave it. You say a thing, quick. You don't have to explain the whole thing. It becomes a speech, or it's kind of like tap dancing or treading water, so you don't drown. Oh, I'm trying to make this mean something. Just say the thing. The other person will or will not say a thing. Then you'll say a thing, and it's like ping pong. And eventually, together, you'll build something. But if one of you tries to build it themselves, then it's not as strong, and you're working too hard. So when you've said a thing, when you're about to say the rest of it, don't. Just leave it. The other person will supply part of the rest of it. And then you'll supply part of the rest of that. Trust that eventually these bricks, though they're small, will build a big thing. You don't need bricks that are that big. Okay? So reduce commas. Reduce run-on sentences. So let's see. Who goes now? I believe it's who we got. We've got bang, 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 bang. And that. Is that right? Am I right? That's right. Oh, wait. Let me get that out of there. Right? Okay. So whenever you're ready, let me know. I mean, I'll get out of your way.
Here, I got it. All right, Mom. Jeez. I got the items for you on this list. It was hard to get, but everything's here. Can I go out now? Can I just hang out with my friends now? Is that fine?
Go! See all your friends now. That's what you always want. You always want to see your friends. Then go.
I mean, you have to make me feel bad. I love you. You know that, Mom. Look, I mean, this list was like impossible to get. I mean, I almost felt like the items were what?
What do you want me to do? Like, okay, now see your friends now. Okay, bye. Okay, have fun.
Yeah, like just like that. Like that would be great, but all the time.
Okay, I did it already. Go.
Okay, but see, I feel like you don't mean it though, Ma. Like it's like, hey, I love you. Go have fun with your friends. You know,
Okay.
not. Yeah,
I get-
just
I
you
get-
got it. Okay, cool.
Okay, my son, I love you. Go out with your friends and go do the things you play basketball all the time. Okay, please play basketball all the time. So when you go here, you're gonna go to the house and just directly sleep and not do your assignments and not do your projects. So okay, just go have fun, have a social life. Bye.
I mean, what? Ma, look. I first of all, it's like you don't even listen to me. I don't play basketball with my friends, okay? And I did all my homework, all right? You checked it, all right? Like just that was more than what I asked for, okay? Just say hello. Hello, son. My son Daniel. Go have fun with your friends. Just end, Mom. Just for me, so I don't feel guilty and feel like I left you behind. Yeah.
Okay. Go, son. My Daniel. My boy.
I won't go out. You know, it's fine. I won't go out.
Good.
I love you. I won't go, Mop.
Scene. As I'm calling scene because we all know this one. Cool, nice. So here's a path you can look at. What if at some point, John, your character decides that he really just wants to do all these things and is not going to succumb to Mom's guilt thing. And he's going to be selfish
without leaving. I guess.
What's that?
Without
Yeah,
actually leaving.
Well, what I don't know what the result will be.
Oh yeah, no, okay.
But what if you're the bad guy for a while?
Okay.
Because she was the bad guy for the beginning, because she was on you. But what if you deserve it?
Okay.
What if, as it turns out, you deserve that? Because if someone tries to make me the bad guy, the jerk in a scene, boy, thank you. I'd love to be the jerk in a scene. Who everyone should hate. Okay. Let's see what happens.
All right, got everything for you. Hard to find. I'm good to go. Everyone's waiting on me. I'm gonna go. That's good, right? We good to go?
It has potatoes. This has milk. This has eggs. All of the groceries.
Yeah, all the groceries, even like the 3% milk and stuff like that. Like, that was hard to find, but I got it all, Ma. It was really hard to track down. I had to go like to multiple grocery stores, but I like I said, I promised the boys that I would hang out with them, and
you promised the boys you're gonna go out with them?
Yeah. So can I go?
Okay, then go to your boys. Go to your friends.
I'm going to
them.
All right, I am. Jeez, like, what? You raised me and you expect me to stay here and take care of you? Are you crazy? Listen, I'm gonna go do what I want to do. You're my mom. You know, I love you, and I just, you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna go. All right.
Okay, if you're gonna go, I'm gonna go too. I don't have friends. You know, I don't have friends here in this new neighborhood, but I'm gonna go. Okay, let's both go.
You're gonna go with me.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go with you. I wanna have friends too.
Mom, listen. You're not cool. You can't come with me. No, that's not happening. You're like old and you're not going. You know, you're not gonna shoot some hoops with some 16-year-old boys. It's not happening. It's look at you. I mean, look at your like. What are you about to cry? Like, Mom, what?
You don't know that I'm an MVP. When I was young, I can crush you and all of your friends.
See, you always talk like that now.
Scene,
what do
scene. Very good. Lots of fun. Yeah. Is it me? I think Jonathan, your video is kind of breaking up a little bit. Is it, or is it just on my end? What does that mean? Does that mean it is?
It was breaking
I'm
up.
breaking
a
up.
bit.
Oh, okay.
The
But we got
video,
most of it.
the audio isn't.
Okay.
It's just the video's choppy, so it was perfectly fine. If you want to sign off and sign back on again, that might fix it. I don't know.
I will try that.
Try that, boy. Fun. Actually, his video is fine. I just wanted to get rid of it. So yeah, that was fun. One of the things I thought was interesting was when he did the thing that you don't expect, which is, yeah, Mom. I'm going to stand to my. I'm going to do my stuff, Mom. You know, I'm not gonna. You know, I'm going to be the bad son. I'm going to be horrible. And it got funny. It got funny because now you're just not cool, Mom. You're old and you know you can't hang around with me. But the choice to do that, I'm just going to go with you. You know that comes from the choice that John made. So you often have a choice whether to do something or whether to not do something, and you know, they call it acting. They don't call it inacting. It's not about inaction. It's about exploring a thing that you do. So if you have a choice to do something in a scene, or a choice to refrain from doing it, do it. I always use the example, if in an improv scene, there's a character and it's a nun holding a baby at the top of a flight of stairs, what do? You push the nun and the baby down the stairs. Always. Or else what is she doing standing there by the stairs holding a baby? Because it's not a real nun. It's not a real baby. No one's going to get hurt. And we're all going to see what happens when a nun falls down the stairs that you pushed, blah, 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 who's going to be fine. Because it's something that you wouldn't do in the real world. It's the opposite. Yes, that's a very extreme example. But if you have a chance to do a thing, don't pass it up. Because I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't shut off someone's oxygen. I wouldn't do that. Even accidentally, I wouldn't mess around with that. I think, you have that oxygen. Yeah, I don't know how to do this, but shouldn't this knob be turned this way? You know, you wouldn't do that, but you would in improv. You know, outside the stage is safe zone, and everything that happens from the stage on out is safe zone. It's stuff. Stay safe. On the stage is danger zone. You go towards the danger. You go towards the problem. You go towards the horror, and you don't run away from it. And I don't think that way. I would never do that. Good. Here's your chance to do it and to survive. Any thoughts from anyone? Nothing. Okay. We're going to do now is we're going to do a drill with since I was talking about commas. Let's just work that. I'm going to have two people, and you're all only going to get a short line each. You can't say more than a short line with no comma. Has to be a period or an exclamation point, and then you got to shut up and let the other person say a thing, back and forth. And let's see where it goes. It's a scene, but that's the only verbal that you get. Okay, so let's get folks in there. Okay, ready? And unmute. Okay, good. So, oops. So just short ping pong, short lines.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, how are you doing?
Great, I guess.
Good. That's good.
Yeah. I need money.
You need money.
Mhm.
How much money?
Because I'm really into this new business. It's a startup, so I thought of it, and maybe I can sell some cookies.
How much money to sell cookies?
Because the ingredients are I think they're gonna cost more now because you know the current situation is really difficult. It's not feasible for me to.
Pause. You're going on and on and on and on and on. I know it's hard to resist. So you and I are going to do a quick one right now. Let's do it.
Okay, yes, please.
Okay. Well, that was interesting.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
like. So
So
Dad, maybe
maybe
money.
it's this again.
Well, not again.
You have a mother.
Yeah, right. A mother.
Yeah, right. A mother.
I'm asking you.
I'm asking you.
You're my father.
You are really something.
I am something, I guess.
You are something.
I need money.
You are something.
I need money.
Just like your mom.
I'm not like Mom.
You're like Mom.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. I know.
I need money.
Just this once.
Okay.
But first, you have to admit
Admit what?
that you're just like her.
How much money you're gonna give me?
Just like her. Okay, cool. So, short sentences. That's what we're doing. Bang, 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 bang. Let's come back there. Go. You've got about a minute. Get out of here.
So, Mom,
Yes, honey?
talk to Dad.
What did Dad say?
And I like you.
You're my daughter.
Yeah, I mean,
You're my daughter.
yeah, I
Yeah.
am. Mm, don't want to be like you.
You don't want to be like me?
I don't like this course.
What's wrong with my course?
I don't want to be a historian.
But what do you want to be?
Sell cookies?
You want to sell cookies?
Yeah, yeah.
You don't want to go into history?
Sorry, Mom.
Have you considered historical cookies?
And scene. Good. Thank you. There we go. Let's get 2 more in. 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's just, just short back and forth. It's a scene, but we keep the sentences shorter. Go ahead. Let me remind.
I got the groceries.
Thank you.
I'll put it on the counter.
Yeah. Please.
Do you want something to eat?
Steak.
Steak?
Yeah.
I didn't buy steak.
So anything that you have bought, let's experiment on it.
Wasabi chicken?
That would be great.
Great.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
You're not okay.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
Okay. Is there something wrong?
I'm okay.
You're okay.
You know what? You don't have to just be yourself. You don't have to like grand gestures or anything.
What are you saying?
Just be yourself.
I am myself.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's cook that wasabi.
I'm
Chicken.
not in the mood.
Nice. Not in the mood. Of course, you're not in the mood. You're forced to be introspective. Who can eat after being introspective? Let's get 2 more in there. What do we got? Let's get that, and we will undo that. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just pushing buttons. More buttons. There we go. Okay. Let me give you another little pearl of wisdom. An improv piece or scene or a piece. People say it's like a play that you don't write ahead of time. It's less like a play and more like a movie. It's more like a movie in that there are edits and that there are close-ups possibly, and that it's different from a play. And in a movie, you shoot a lot of film, but then you can go back and say, okay, well, I want write this part here, where there's the explosion, and I'm going to put that right next to where she walks into the front door of the house, and then I'm going to put so you can throw out stuff that isn't focused on the story you're trying to tell. In improv, you can't do that. There's no throwing anything out. Nothing gets gone. So you only put things in that you want in the final version of the movie. If you can, just keep it in mind. So the thing to ask yourself is, when you're seeing a scene, either in a movie or in an improv show, the thought needs to be in your head: why are we seeing this scene? Why is the camera focused on these two people today? What is different about their lives today that makes today worth filming them, but yesterday isn't? What's new? What's different today that we are showing it to you? That it's in the movie. So you can be as mundane as you want in scenes, but at some point it's got to click into your head, something is different today with these people. And everybody in every improv scene ever should know one another. You're never strangers. You've all known one another for at least 6 months. Many of you have backstories. But why are we seeing this scene as opposed to some other scene? Why are these characters in front of us? You may not think that that's important, but in the audience, we're wondering, okay, what's this scene have to do with anything? Why? He's just said hello. She said hello. They shook hands. How was your day? How was your day? My day was fine. My day was fine. Blah, blah, blah. Why are we seeing that? Something has to be different. Okay? New. Changing. So let's do it. Keep it short. Keep the sentences short. Ping pong.
Okay.
Go.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey.
Just like that?
What did I miss?
You crashed my car again.
Oh, that.
Oh, that is right.
Sorry. Beer?
That's your answer for everything, huh?
Yeah.
Beer.
Beer.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Okay. Chips?
You crash my car, you offer me beer.
And chips?
You steal the girl I was looking for, you offer me beer.
Oh. Really? No. Didn't happen.
You tell mom I stole money from her wallet, you offer me beer.
Yeah, did that. And
That you never offer me a cocktail. It's always cheap beer.
oh. Right.
Bud Light? Really?
What's wrong with Bud Light?
Has too many carbs.
fan. Guinness?
Okay, quick. Fun. Here's what I'm going to ask. Real quick. Rob, I'd like you to play play to not be blasé.
Okay.
Blase goes about that far in a scene, and then something else has to happen. It's the one thing that I know that you're a counterpoint to his being upset, but at some point you've got to offer something else, something that is not beige. Beige is great, and up to a point, and then play your hand.
Accent
Okay?
wall. Yeah, got you. Okay.
Got it. Keep going.
Tony,
Robert.
I'm really sorry. There's a reason.
There's always a reason.
Okay, but this is different.
How? Tell me.
Why did she leave? What?
Because you invited her to.
How? I didn't.
As far as I remember, you said something like beer.
That doesn't work for me anymore. I got to do something better.
You can't be better, man.
Oh, come on. I can.
No.
Come on. I can be better. I want to be better. I want to be you. Why does everything work for you and not for me?
Some of us just have the better gene, man.
We're twins. We're fucking twins. There is no way your genes are any different than mine. We grew up in the same household, heredity, environment, boom. And yet you've got this. You've got what you want. You got a good marriage. You got a nice job. And I got...
Am I here to get lectured?
You're right. Sorry.
See what? This is what I mean. Don't give up, bro. Don't give up. You give up in the first try.
Oh, God. Nothing works. Nothing works.
Oh, you're slow. You just keep... No! Damn it, man! You can do it!
Beer?
And wow.
All right.
Beer, that was awesome. That last word was great.
Okay. Sometimes, there used to be a student in my class, one of my classes, who would not speak loudly. He just wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
And I just couldn't get him to. So whenever he was in a scene, I would walk out of the theater and close the door and stand out in the hallway and tell him that if I can't hear him out there, then he's not doing his job. And because he just naturally didn't yell at people, he just couldn't raise his voice above this. And you got to have all 88 keys on this piano. You got to know how to play all of them, and bang them and hit the sustain pedal and let it really vibrate. So fuck. Yeah. Rage isn't talking. Rage is that's rage. If you can talk and if you got verbals coming out, then you're not enraged yet. Okay, I got one more duo. Uno más. And go. Is that right? Yes, it is. Of course it is. Go for it. Keep the banter short. Bap, 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 bap. And of course, if you don't have lots of words, that gives you room for emotions. Go ahead.
Gonna finish that.
Yep.
You sure?
Yes.
But I'm hungry, and so can I have some?
Sure.
Thanks. Food getting filled before a nice heist.
Yeah.
Eggs, bacon. Never hit up a Denny's before. Do we want to do this now?
Sure.
Like right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me finish my orange juice. I was so let's do it, you know? Let's do it. Just gonna cock the gun, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna rob a Denny's, right? We're actually babe, I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm too much. I'm too afraid.
Be brave.
Be brave. Be brave. I'm not
Be
brave
brave.
enough for you. That's it. Be brave.
Be brave.
All right. I'll be brave. I think I'll be brave. I'll be brave. Wait. Give me all your money. You're get gun and money back.
Money.
We're doing this. We're actually burglars.
Sane. Well done. Well done. Fun. Yeah, when I do that, it's partly a suggestion, but partly it's permission. It's like, yeah, you know. There are situations in which people don't verbalize, you know. Yeah, I had a student once who refused to, you know, he just couldn't. It's like, okay, right now, be angry. I'm so angry. No. Be angry. I'm so angry. No, be angry. I'm so angry. No, don't. Oh, that. Yeah, that. Who says I'm angry? Much. Nobody says it. Really. If you're calm enough to say it, then you're really not. Okay. Any thoughts? Just do a takeaway. We'll start with John.
regarding that recent exercise, hard not to talk like a caveman sometimes, but I see your point.
A
with
caveman? You
it.
mean like a real man?
Oh, sorry. Jeez. And then and one other thing that I loved was it's okay to be a dick. It's okay to be mean, and that's hard to do. For me, at least.
Yes, it is. It is okay to be a schmuck. Andy, what do you got?
I just thank the universe that I can attend again. Yeah, and one more thing. My surname is also Padilla.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Small world.
Wow.
Are you my brother?
Let's talk about that sometime. Joy.
Muted.
You muted. There you go.
I love how the scenes go with like fewer words. I realize that there are times that it doesn't have to be a long sentence form to just give your intention to a person, and even though it's not the right word, but it is seen in your intention, like in your emotions. So that's all. Thank you, Tom.
Yeah, sure. Sometimes if you don't get to finish, if you have a sentence that you want to finish, basically it's a plan that you have, a small plan that you have that you're trying to show, and if you don't finish the sentence, then someone else does, then it's not your plan anymore. It's both of your plan. Oops, what you got?
Less is more.
Oh God. Oh God.
Yeah, true.
I'm not going to ask you anymore. Rob, what you got?
It's okay to be angry.
Ah!
Oh, I can do that. Look at me.
Yeah.
I have shot so many people in the face and the feet and in the ass in movies. I'm really trying to get to another place and develop another set. But you're absolutely right. I worry about taking a scene too high, too quickly, and then where do you go with it, right?
Where you go with it is different. Yeah, in other words, if you're right away, then where you go from that is something else.
Okay. All right.
I hate you. You know the worst part. I never really understood you before until now. I really think I understand you now. Obviously, you can do anything.
Okay.
There's no, isn't necessarily the climax of anything. It's just a step. And to say that I play these keys on my piano, but these I'm afraid of, so I only play in the middle here. Marissa, you're muted. Did I do that?
No, I was reminding myself to hit on mute and then just completely forgot in the last 60 seconds.
Maybe you just didn't hear yourself say it.
And pretty much in line with what you were saying at the beginning of seeing, like not seeing the way that you can go, but just going, and no matter what, you're going to get there whichever way you go with it. That it's okay to just take conviction in something and run with that, because it's still going to get you somewhere.
Yeah, just right. Be interesting to yourself, and if that means screaming at some point or crying, then you're interesting to yourself. Next, Jeremiah.
Yes, I guess with everyone's flow, I will sum it up with like it's okay to be emotional.
Okay, it's not okay not to be.
Right.
Let's put it that way.
Right.
It's not just okay; it's required.
Right.
Especially online, but absolutely. That's what keeps audiences coming back. That alone, not your cleverness. It's the emotion that makes audiences want to come back to see an improv show. Ella.
It's it's important to be more self-aware, not to psychoanalyze or overanalyze your character. That's what I learned from today.
Well, it's complicated. because you want to be self-aware but not self-aware.
Yeah.
You want to be you want to be the puppet and the marionette and the puppeteer at the same time. So the puppet goes wherever, doesn't know where it's going, and but the marionette does. But the marionette can't be the puppet, and the puppet can't be the puppeteer can't be the marionette. So you have to kind of constantly be in the moment, in the moment, in the moment. Take a second, check and see where you are.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, back in the moment, in the moment, in the moment. Check and see where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so when your character, the other character says, "I really need everything to be peaceful and calm today. I'm kind of stressed out."
Explode.
You the actor, the character needs to hear that and be up and say, okay, that's exactly what I'll do. I'll be very quiet. You the actor needs to hear that and say, oh, I get it. I'm going to screw this person's day up. So you got to be both. That's the only hard part of improv, is knowing when to be the controller and the controlled. Once you figure out that mixture, you're fine.
Yeah.
Good practice.
I guess.
In every improv is practice, even on stage, because you're never going to do it again.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Right. Okay. I think we're done. Thank you guys very much.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thanks, Tom.
Oh, by the way, there was one guy who was supposed to be here and he wasn't. That's why Andy joined us. As it turned out, he texted me. He's usually very, very reliable, but there was a fire at his workplace
Oh,
at the hotel that he works at. So he
God bless
Is
him.
he okay?
he's fine. It's just a fire.
Okay.
Okay.
Just a fire.
I'm glad we got Andy.
So am I. Oh,
Hey.
yes.
Hey.
Okay.
Yay.
Bye bye everyone. I'll
All right.
Bye. Thank you, Tom.
Bye.
Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone.
bye.
Bye bye.